Isn't it funny how women have a tendency to take everything into their shoulders and not say no to anything? Hi everyone, you're watching Success with Ivy. This is Uditi and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about something which is really crucial and important in everybody's life, especially women, which is prioritizing your mental health. Why should we do that? Why is it so important? Because at the end of the day, if your mind is not working fine, you won't be able to do anything. So I know we as women have a lot of strength and inner core strength, which I mean to say is we can do a lot of physical work just in one time because our mind runs in every other directions at the same time, which is a very good quality. But again, it requires a lot of brainstorming and it makes your mental health drain. What can we do to make things easier? And I know there have been moments you might have felt a lot overwhelmed. So the first thing should be stop saying yes to anything and everything. There was a time when I used to do that, and I would just end up with lots of expectations, responsibilities, you know, task, projects, and I would just feel overwhelmed by the end of the day. And I couldn't get proper sleep. I would wake up, worried and depressed. So what good is it? It's of no good, right? So that's the first thing that I realized when I realized, oh my God, it was, I don't even remember when it was, but it was long back when I stopped doing that, when I said to myself, कि no, अब बहुत हुआ और नहीं उस दिन मैंने सोच लिया कि no means no and I will set small boundaries which I started doing for myself and I think you should too. So by doing that, that was just that was a kickstart. That was the starting kind of stage where I started taking things into my own hands and did not let the other person or whoever was kind of waiting for me to do everything because they somehow felt maybe I'm a superwoman or maybe I have superpowers. So I stopped giving them powers to think that I have power. So that's what happened. So that was the um, breaking point when I realized and I started doing that, saying yes to everything. Second would be you will have to do multiple things and you don't really know which one you should be doing at first. So again, I might have a lot of friends and I have a relationship, for example, and I know that a lot of relationship doesn't go so well because after they are together they kind of end up having a lot of issues with respect to their partners having friends and why they should spend so much time with their friends when they have a new partner in their life. So I think that is a good thing, but for some time, not like forever. And that's when the other person or the men, they kind of show their true nature, true behavior, or true identity when they don't give space to the girl. So we girl definitely need some space for ourselves. And when we say space, that doesn't mean I'm cheating with you or doing things on your back which will make you upset. I mean, unless you think everything I do is bad, right? So yeah, I mean, you should have a life where you don't have to compromise. You don't have to choke on your neck and feel like you're suffocated. That's not the life you chose, right? You met that person, you felt like, okay, this guy will be happy with me, I will be happy with him, and things will be better, butterflies will fly, and I'll still have my friends on the other hand, and we will meet them together, we will spend some quality time, but that never happens in real time. So always choose your partner wisely, That's the second thing. And always stand out, be vocal. And I'm not saying be vocal means, shout at them or raise your voice all the time. Be vocal means, put your thoughts, put your emotions, put your wants on the table in front of your partner or the friends. If you can't make to a party and you have to be with your partner, that is fine. If you have to go to your friends, you have to leave your partner for a while, that is also fine. So make that balance, find that balance. How you can find that balance, it's up to you. That is what I mean. Be very mindful of what you are thinking, what you're doing, what you want. First, you decide what you want in your life, who you want in your life, and how do you want to spend your life. Not like कि नहीं यार मैं भी relationship में हूँ, मुझे भी ये सब नहीं पसंद है. Ask that to yourself. Do you really don't want that for yourself, or is it your boyfriend or partner speaking on behalf of you? So this is what usually happens. I have seen a lot of friends who drastically changed after they met their partners, who found new friends. Not necessarily they have a partner and they changed. And I know deep down that they are not that person. They are just trying to pretend to be somebody else, which is not a wise thing to do, because at the end, somehow or the other, you will end up coming to your true identity, true nature, and you cannot cheat yourself. You can cheat anybody else. You can pretend to be, Miss World or anything in front of your parents, but your parents will also know that who you exactly are. So which is a waste of time, and I don't think it's wise to do that. So always be, mindful of what you want, what you want to do, what you want to prioritize your stuffs, your wants, your needs, basis your requirement. And finally, the most important thing is, do not do things that makes you unhappy. Simple, right? मैं सोच रही थी मैं कुछ बहुत अमेजिंग सा या डिफरेंट सा बोलने वाली हूँ. नहीं यार, मैं कोई वो नहीं हूँ यार, वो वो साइंटिस्ट वगैरह जो क्रिएट करेंगे नए नए चीजें. नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है. इट्स जस्ट दैट सिंपल, दैट डोंट डू थिंग्स दैट मेक यू अनहैप्पी. डू थिंग्स दैट मेक you happy. Thrive for happiness. Thrive for good people. Meet good, nice people in your surrounding, in your college, in your family, relative, friends, strangers. जहाँ जहाँ पे भी आपको अच्छे इंसान मिले, meet them, talk to them, get to know them, and definitely, the more you talk, the more you listen, even more than you talk, you understand a lot of things. You will learn a lot in the process. I think I did not miss the steps because I'm not counting properly, I think, but you guys are there to count. And yeah, if you like this video, do comment. And if you want to if you want to hear about something more, do comment and like and subscribe my channel. See you in my next video. Bye bye.